Hello, and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt. Today I'm looking at OAN, but first I need you to hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Let's take a look at this news article. Texas considering audit of the 2020 election. And there's a video here. We'll go ahead and watch it.
The Texas legislature is trying to get Governor Greg Abbott to approve election integrity for a special session of the Texas legislature, but they only have until September 6th to get him to sign it. One America's Christina Bobb has more on that effort.
Liz Harrington, spokesperson for Donald Trump and Save America. I understand there's audit efforts in Texas. There's audit efforts around the country. What are you tracking in Texas?
Well, people obviously are very interested in the swing states and all that we saw in the days that followed November 3rd. But what people don't realize that there's audit the vote efforts in many states, and it's not just the swing states that should be looked at. And if you look at voter history and population trends, there's a lot of questions. States like Texas, there's a lot of irregularities that patriots in the state are trying to look into, which everyone should agree, hey, we have a crisis in our country where people do not have faith in their vote. Let's take a second look and make sure to shore up our elections. If we don't find anything, fine. But why not take a look? And unfortunately, there's been resistance even in states that are controlled by Republicans. And what's happening in Texas now is a member of the House of Representatives, Steve Toth, has a bill to audit the vote, look at these irregularities that they've seen, and they only have until September 6th to get it through the special session. So they need Governor Abbott, who by all accounts seem to support this effort. They need him to put it on the legislative calendar, and they need the Lieutenant Governor, Dan Patrick, to support it as well to help it get through the state Senate. Again, this is something that Republicans should support, Democrats should support. If they're so confident about the November 3rd election, they claim it's the most secure in history, why shouldn't we be able to look everywhere, including states like Texas? So we need some movement to get this done because the people are demanding answers.
Right. And so what can Texas viewers who might be watching this do to help this move along? Because as you said, they've only got until September 6th to get this through on the special session. What do Texas viewers do if they want to make sure that this is on the agenda for the special session?
I think they should call their local and state representatives, call the leaders of the Senate, call the governor's office if you can, call the lieutenant governor. I mean, we've had rallies that people have been organizing. They've gotten a tremendous amount of support. Again, Texas isn't the only state. They're just taking some of these members are taking a proactive stance to say, we need to look at this. We need to make sure that nothing went wrong. And we've seen a really big movement in all these states. We were both at the rally in Pennsylvania the other week. There's rallies all over. Arizona's completing their audit. The American people are demanding that they audit the votes in all of these different states. And that's what the people need to do. Just let their voices be heard.
Very good efforts. Thank you so much for the update.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. And I think Texas is going to go ahead and pass it. I don't know if they'll pass it in this session, though. They got 4 more days to pass it. They've passed a lot of bills pretty much this week. They passed the border bill to build the wall. They also passed the Heartbeat Act, and they also passed the voter ID bill. So they're on a roll. So they might get it this week, but I don't know. I think it's probably going to have to wait till next session. But I'm hoping to get it this week. They're just going to have to push it through. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Peace.